Welcome to Crops, Cattle, and Charley. I'm Aaron Smith, and I'm joined today by Andrew Griffith and University of Tennessee Farm and Financial Management economist Charley Martinez with the Department of Agriculture and Resource Economics. Dr. Martinez is going to be discussing insurance considerations, ag enterprises. Insurance is a broad term. What specific insurances should be considered for Tennessee producers?
So Aaron, we've talked about risk management in the past and some of these past videos, and especially in extension programs and whatnot. And when we talk about risk management, one of the common ones that are talked about are like options and futures markets in terms of risk protection. Another common but not so much talked about risk management tool could be insurances. And so specifically getting back to your question for ag enterprises, insurance programs, their common ones are crop insurance, LRP, LGM, those type of insurance programs for producers. But there's other types of insurances that producers could use, especially during a time when, there's not so much uncertainty moving forward. So like, for instance, health insurance plans. Not only is it good a way to keep your employees enticed and try to maintain some kind of labor for your enterprise, but it also provides some incentive for them to stay and also be willing to help you out even during the times of a pandemic when people were opting out of the workforce. Another common one is workers' comp. And then another one, it could be what's known as umbrella insurance. And so I say umbrella insurance is it's a general sense in terms of an umbrella. It covers a lot of different things. And those could be insurance for machinery, building, or your property. And that's the type of insurance that will cover anything that happens on one of those type of assets. And then if you're kind of further along and you're starting to think about succession planning, one that could be useful is life insurance. Because if, say, you're in the middle of succession planning or you just now started your succession plan and something was to happen, the life insurance policy could help offset some of the risk that the new owners would be inheriting because of an untimely death. And all of these kind of tools and these insurance packages, it's very critical to analyze your financial situation. You don't want to go out and just buy insurance plans because you have extra cash on hand. You don't want to be going out buying insurance plans to help you from a risk management while also depleting your cash amount or cash availability for your everyday operation cash flows. And so it's something to think about, but also to also think about in terms of risk management. Insurance policies could be a good way of thinking about risk management moving forward, especially during this time of uncertainty in the pandemic.
So, Charlie, where can producers find more help with these types of insurances?
So I think I'll just start off with like workers' comp. The Tennessee Department of Workforce and Labor, Workforce Development. If you go to their website, you can find rates for workers' comp. For livestock and crop insurance, I think a lot of people would already know where to find those. You can check with FSA or RMA websites in order to find those. And then for like life insurance and umbrella insurance, I think common commercial and also ag-based insurance companies could help you find policies that would be beneficial for your program, and also kind of configure a program that would be suitable for your operation. Everybody, whether you have 5 employees or 100 employees, those are going to be 2 different types of scenarios where you need different types of insurance, especially, and also if you're if you're a processor versus a livestock person, you're going to have different needs and different desires in order to have an insurance plan that's going to work for you. And always check whenever you're doing these interest rates. Don't just always take the first person that throws a rate out to you. Always check the rates, compare rates, and get multiple quotes. Getting multiple quotes would never not hurt, because you can always try to see if there's a better rate out there for you. And then if you still are wondering about how can they help me, any of these insurance plans, especially for like CRP, LRP, you can reach out to us at UT Extension. Area Farm Management Specialist would also be a good asset to use. So in order to find those, you can just go to our website and find your Area Farm Management Specialist, and that they can start helping you and get the ball rolling.
Great information. Thank you for joining us for Crops, Cattle, and Charley. We hope you will join us again.